with hints, tips and tradie chat. Grab yourself a brew because it's about to start. This is Women in Trades with Amy the Sparky.
Before the show starts, I just quickly wanted to talk to you about Tradify. Tradify is a fast-growing job management platform for all busy tradespeople. It's great for managing all sorts of business admin such as quotes, tracking invoices, timesheets and appointments, leaving you more time to focus on other important things. Tradify have very kindly given me a discount code for my viewers, so check them out by clicking the link in my show description and using discount code AMY50 to get 50% off. Now, let's crack on with this show. Hello and welcome to Women in Trades with Amy the Sparky. Today I'm going to be chatting to Carly, the blonde plumber. Hello.
Hi.
You okay?
Yes, thank you. You?
Yeah, I'm great, thank you. So I've been following your Instagram for ages since I joined Instagram, and so I already know quite a bit about you. But I want to know about your career, how you got to where you are today. You've obviously been in this game a long time already. Did you start training from school?
Yeah. As soon as I left school, I literally went straight to college.
Okay.
Fresh out of school. My first day of college was my 17th birthday.
Oh, really?
So yeah, I've been doing it a while.
How did you get into it? Did you just always want to do it, or was it you worked with your dad, didn't you, or for your dad?
Yeah, my dad. I worked with my dad whilst I was still at school at the weekends and stuff. Really, just wanted to earn money, and so I used to go out to work with him. So that's where it stemmed from, really. Was working with my dad.
So what training route did you take? Did you do an apprenticeship?
Yes. I was really lucky with my apprenticeship, really, because the company that my dad was subcontracting to at that time when I left school, they really wanted a female apprentice. So and my dad knew that I wanted to do it. So yeah, he got me an apprenticeship with a company called Heatcraft and Altrincham, near Manchester.
Okay.
And I did my apprenticeship, obviously day release at college, but I did it through a company called JTL. I don't know if you've ever heard of them before.
Yeah, I've heard of them, yeah.
So they used to come out to site because I wasn't working local. I was working out, well, I was like 40 miles away from home every day at the time where I was working. So they used to just come out to me. And then I went to college one day a week in Stoke-on-Trent in Burslem.
Oh, right, okay. That's cool. So when you finished at college, did you work with your dad or alongside your dad, or did you carry on with the company where you did your apprenticeship?
So, well, I did my apprenticeship. It was 4 years.
Yeah.
So in that time, I was working with my dad, but I was also working with other engineers as well that worked for that company.
Okay.
So I was doing a mixture of working on new builds, social housing, private jobs. I was doing bathrooms and mostly heating, central heating systems, but I was doing bathrooms as well. So I was working with all different people.
Okay.
And then when I finished my apprenticeship, I carried on working for the company for a little while. And then the work went really, really quiet for them at that time. And me and my dad ended up working for a more local company together. That's when I went as self-employed in 2010.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, but I was just a subcontractor. So yeah, I moved to work more local in Stoke-on-Trent in 2010. Carried on working with my dad for quite a while, doing a lot of subbing, and it was all central heating systems really at that time.
How did you find working with your dad? Did you enjoy it, or was it, did you used to argue, or did you just get on with it?
I've always been a daddy's girl anyway.
Okay, that's good.
So we get on really well. We're like really good friends.
Okay.
Obviously the job is stressful, as you know. It's being in a trade, it can become really stressful. So there were times where we had a few words, but nothing. I think we've fallen out once on a job.
Really? That's good going.
Yeah. In all the years that we worked together, we fell out once, and it resulted in me walking home from a job. I walked about 5 miles home in the snow.
With your tools?
No, not with my tools. No, I put them on his van first. I didn't carry my tools. But yeah, I was just being a bit of a brat, and I was like, fine, I'm walking home then. So I did.
Oh my god!
But other than that, no, we've not really ever fell out.
That's so good. That's really good going, because I don't know if you watched the episode I did with Gina from York and Daughter.
I haven't watched that one. No, I'll be honest, I haven't.
She works with a dad. She worked with a dad for a long time, and sounds like they fall out quite regularly. So you're doing pretty well.
But it's only temporary when it's family, isn't it? Really. So.
Do you still work with your dad now, or is your dad retired, or what? Are you just on your own?
So, well, there's quite a lot of in between. So, from 2010 until 2014, me and my dad subbed for a company called Phoenix Gas in Stoke. Okay. Just so busy fitting boilers every day, central heating systems, and then I found out I was pregnant. I carried on the tools, fitting central heating systems until I was about 20 weeks pregnant, and couldn't do it anymore. So at that point, we kind of parted ways. I went and subbed for a different company called Broad Oak Properties, doing surveys for the eco scheme. Okay. So I was testing boilers and things like that all over the place, all over the country. And my dad had a lot of his own customers and decided to build up his own work on his own. So 2014, we kind of parted ways. I was subbing for this other company until I was about 35 weeks pregnant. And then I had my little boy, had 8 weeks off. Then I needed to go back to work because obviously I was self-employed and needed to work. So at that point, my dad was really, really busy with his own work. And then I went back to sub for my dad then. And we worked together until, I subbed to him until just before COVID last year.
Wow. That's good. That's so good that you had that option, to jump on with your dad then. What?
Yeah, I was lucky. I was really lucky because I was hating what I was doing for that other company that I was subbing to. I wanted to get back onto installs because that's what I love doing, and that's what I've done since day one, really. So, but I did learn a lot of servicing and breakdown skills in that time. But
so it was all still on the tools while you were pregnant. You were still based on the tools. You were still.
Yeah.
Wow, up to 35 weeks.
Yeah, up to 35 weeks. I don't know how the hell I managed it, to be honest. I don't really know how I did it. It was just a case of crack on with it, really.
Oh my god, that's amazing, really. So sorry, what do you do now? Are you still, up until COVID you were subbing to your dad, did you say?
Yeah, I was subbing to my dad up until COVID, and then when COVID hit, he had 11 weeks off.
Right.
He could afford to do that. I couldn't. And I needed to carry on working, and I didn't want my dad to be under pressure of trying to find work for me, trying to pay my wages. So I'd been already thinking about going on my own anyway at this point. So I just thought, well, now's the time.
Wow.
I'm gonna have to go out on my own. So yeah, I did, and I got a new van, which I wanted to do. I wanted a bigger van. I did that, and done really well, to be fair. I've been really busy. My dad's obviously working again now.
Yeah.
On his own, and I'm working on my own. We do the odd thing together, help each other out on big jobs and things like that. But no, I'm mostly working on, working for myself all the time now.
Yeah, that's so good. What's your client base like? Is it mostly women, or is it just a mix of anyone? Do you get a lot of calls from like women on their own, or like old ladies on their own, or?
Not really, I'll be honest. I think a lot of people do think that I don't know what the case is for you, but I think a lot of people think because you're a female you're going to get a lot of phone calls off females.
People say the same to me, but I don't.
No, I think mostly with my work it's word of mouth, and yeah, I've got pretty much every type of person on the all types of people. I do have women that are on their own, but I have a lot of families, I have a lot of men, all sorts really.
Yeah.
So I think just because I'm female doesn't make any difference.
No, that's good. We skipped college. I just wanted to ask you quickly, how did you find college? Was it a positive experience? Did you have any problems there?
I think I was one of the lucky ones. I don't know whether that was because it was a long time ago, because it was like 16 years ago now. Okay. That makes me feel really old when I say that. But I had a fantastic time at college.
Yeah, that's good.
I was really lucky. The tutors were amazing. I loved college, and towards the end it did start to go a little bit tits up. They were struggling to get people to cover certain aspects of the course. But compared to a lot of people that I've talked to, I was lucky with college. I had a good time. I really enjoyed it. I had some fantastic tutors, and I really enjoyed it.
That's really good to hear, because most people I've spoken to so far have had quite a negative experience with college. I think the ones that are currently at college, obviously it's all a bit rubbish at the minute. Everything's delayed and online lessons are crap, and
I do really feel for people at the moment, because trying to learn at home, it's a strange time at the moment, and I wouldn't want to be trying to learn from home, definitely not. So I do feel for people.
I'm the same. I don't think I could do it. I'd be so distracted, and it's just not the same, is it? And you're not doing any practical, and lots of people have not only lost actually going to college, they're not on site working at the minute either. So it's just it's just really crap, isn't it?
Yeah, COVID's having a massive impact on everybody and on all industries, and it is crap. I wish it would just go away now, to be honest.
I feel really lucky though, to be honest, because I've been really busy. So for me personally, I feel so lucky. I've not really been too affected by it.
Same.
I really feel for other people and students at the minute. It's just crap. What's your favorite type of work now? Like, what do you enjoy doing most?
It's always been the same for me. Installing central heating systems might sound boring, but I do enjoy breakdowns and servicing as well. I've been building up my knowledge for that quite a lot over the past 4 or 5 years maybe. But installing, if I could install every day, it's hard graft, but I love to go home at the end of the day and feel like I've put a shift in at work. I just enjoy getting a graft on. So installing for me, definitely.
Do you still come across stuff where you're like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing here, I don't know what that is, and do you phone your dad all the time, like, Dad, help?
I think we all have moments like that we come across something and think, oh shit. because we don't all know everything. No matter how experienced you are, there's always some things that you don't know. Yeah, but there are things that I will phone my dad about, older things that I've not come across maybe. But I've also got I've got a good friend, Matt Staples, and I speak to him quite a lot. He's a really well experienced heating engineer, and he's brilliant. So he rings me and asks me stuff sometimes, and I ring him and ask him stuff, and that's just what it's about. We all talk to each other, don't we? And got to help each other out. But yeah, my dad definitely comes in handy sometimes.
Yeah, well, that's good. I found Instagram amazing for like tips and advice, and some of the people I've met have helped me out so much. Like some I work with now, I can just call them up and ask them stuff, and I don't feel like I'm being a right pain in the ass. Like, sometimes you ask people something and you think, well, that you can tell that they're sick of like telling you stuff or answering your questions. But some of the guys that I've met through Instagram are great. I phone them all the time, and I get some of them. Ricky from RJ Homes, I've worked with him the last couple of days. He's drawn me like diagrams and stuff. When I mess up, sometimes I mess up lighting still, and I'm like, what am I doing? Now I've got these diagrams, and I've took pictures of them on my phone as well. I keep the pictures in my van. I've got them on my phone, so I can always refer back to them. And they're like, some of the people have been a godsend. That's
what it's about. It's we've all got to help each other, and I agree. Instagram is great for that, and just if you come across something you don't know, you can always ask somebody. And a lot of people on Instagram are, you do get some arseholes, pardon my French, but the majority of people are great.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that actually, because recently, the weekend I think it was, Charlotte shared something about somebody giving her grief on a post or something, and she's had it before, and I talked to her about this when I did the episode with her, and I just don't get it. It drives me mental. It drives me mental that there's grown men and women out there that will just give shit to young learners. She's not claiming to be amazing. We all know she's not qualified. She's learning, same as me. I'm still learning. She puts herself out there. She puts her work on. She's proud of it, quite rightly. She's doing really well. She gets people giving a stick, and it honestly, it drives me mental.
I don't like it. I don't like that aspect of Instagram at all. I think it can really, social media is great. It can be great, but I think it has a massive impact on your mental health as well. And I've had breaks off Instagram because sometimes I just think I can't be arsed with it. Sometimes because people can be negative instead of just messaging advice over. Some people want to just try and show you up in front of other people, and it's just not nice at all. It's horrible. So bullies are not welcome on our social media. So if you're watching and you're a bully, go away.
Do one. No one cares. It's just so pathetic. Like, I don't know how people find the time in their day to like troll people and just write crap on people's posts. It's just drives me mad. But Charlotte's all right. She knows she's amazing.
You just got to take it with a pinch of salt, because there's a lot of horrible people around, and just take it with a pinch of salt.
Most people are supportive, aren't they? It's like 99% of people are supportive, and it's just that those few. I wanted to talk to you about so your partner, Luke, he's also a tradie. He's a Spark, isn't he?
Yeah, Luke Sparky,
Luke Sparky. He's the one that's always getting people to buy things, or people reckon.
Yeah, including me. But he's He's got some very handy stuff to buy, and my van is looking tremendous thanks to him, really. So
your van is pimping. It's so nice.
Yeah, he has helped me a lot, and his knowledge is incredible with electrics. Obviously, he's an electrician, but he's helped me so much. It's just great to have a partner in a trade.
Yeah, so useful.
It's just great. So useful, but the thing is that we are the same. We're the same person. Oh, sorry, my light's gone off.
That's all right.
Oh no!
Did your battery run out?
One sec.
Okay, no worries. You're right. You're back. Yeah, what a team. You two, mate. Ever so useful, aren't you?
Yeah. Yeah, I was just saying, like, we're literally the same person. We just understand each other, and
yeah,
it's just great to have somebody to call as well when I get stuck with like fault finding with electrics. I'm like, Luke, help! And he just helps me all the time, so it comes in very handy.
That's amazing. Did you meet at work?
No, we met on Instagram.
Did you? Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah, we met on Instagram. Yeah.
Okay. What was I going to ask you? What? So obviously you met on Instagram, so he knows you're in a trade. So was he like just like, he's obviously fully supportive, like he loves that you're in a trade? Because some men, I find, are just, you know, they don't. I don't know what it is. I think some men don't like men that I've met don't like that I'm in a trade. I don't know if it makes them feel less sort of masculine. But yeah,
I think that's some men that are, I don't know. I think a lot of tradesmen are the proper blokes, aren't they? In my eyes, like tradesmen, and they respect a lot of the tradesmen respect us, don't they? Because we're doing a job the same as them. So I think it's just a lot of mutual respect, really. When you, like me and Luke, we have so much mutual respect for each other.
Yeah.
So yeah, he fully supports me. He always has, like, since I first came on Instagram, he's always supported everything I've done, and we just always chatted to each other. What more can I say? He's great. He helps me out on jobs as well. We've worked together, and we work together really well.
I was going to ask you, do you ever work on the same jobs?
Yeah, we've worked together quite a lot.
Oh, that's cool.
He's just very handy to have around.
Yeah. Do you spend your weekends together, like cleaning your power tools?
Yeah, we're a bit sad, and we don't really care what anybody else thinks. But yeah, we enjoy cleaning our vans out together and sorting our tools out together. We don't really care what anyone else thinks. Yeah. So
that's all I want. That's literally all I want. That's all I'm looking for. Someone
you need a tradesman, Amy. That's what you need. You need a plumber.
Yeah, I'm gonna find me a nice plumber.
Yeah,
I'm looking to buy a house actually at the minute, so yeah, a plumber would be really useful, because I think right between us we could pretty much sort of sort my new house out. So are
you putting it out there, Amy, that you're looking for a single plumber? I think put yourself out there.
Oh my god, I look well desperate now. Anybody go out?
No, you don't, not at all.
What? That's the proper moment now.
You've got to have a laugh.
So your little boy, do you think he'll follow in your footsteps and be a little tradie?
I would like to think he would. He's not interested at the moment. I've tried to, I mean, he's only 5, but I've tried to get him interested, and he's not interested. He thinks that I'm a bit of a loser. at the moment, but that's just because he's 5 and he's hard work at the minute. But yeah, he helps me clean the van out. He loves that, and he knows that mummy works hard, and you know that I'm a hard worker, and you need to work hard to get anywhere in life. He knows that.
Yeah,
but I don't know if he is going to follow in the same footsteps as me. But can you imagine if he was my apprentice? Can you imagine, like, not a father and daughter, but a mother and a son? That'd be, I can't say I've ever seen that before.
No, I haven't, but that'd be so cool.
Luke's daughter is 8, and she's really interested. I've had her bending pipe.
That's amazing.
Yeah, she's really independent, and she likes doing jobs. She likes earning pocket money. I think if any of the kids will be interested, it'll be Luke's daughter. I think Leah would love to come with me and learn the trade. But
that'd be amazing.
Yeah, I think it's great knowledge to pass on to your kids, isn't it?
Do you think you'll get an apprentice one day?
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, there's days where I think, oh, I really need an apprentice. I really need someone to help me on my boiler installs and things like that. But it's a big responsibility, and at the moment, you know, I've only really been established on my own for a year, so we'll see how things go. Yeah, I don't really know the answer to that at the moment.
Yeah, maybe one day.
Yeah, maybe.
How do you know, like when you're out and about, how do you find that people's sort of response to you when how do people react to you? You know, like people in your local Screwfix and everything must be used to you now. But yeah, like for example, today I've been on a job, and I turned up with a guy that I was working with in the van, and there's 2 roofers and then 2 bricklayers there, and they were all literally like, you know, like one of them ones that have never seen a woman before. It was ridiculous, just like staring at me. Gobsmacked. So weird. Like, how do you find, especially with you being the UK sexiest plumber? So I've heard.
Thanks, Amy.
Sorry. I'm sorry, but you are, to be fair. I totally agree. Luke's a lucky man.
We'll just put it out there. I did not call myself the UK sexiest plumber, nor do I think that, but yeah. Same as you, really. I think everybody knows me in the area, so it's just the norm. There's Carly, hi. But when I go out of the area, yeah, I get some looks, but yeah, it is what it is, isn't it, really? A 90-year-old man said to me today, I fitted a boiler for him last week, and I went back this morning to fit the controls for him because I ran out of time last week. And he said that his neighbour had seen my van and seen me and Googled me, and he's told my 90-year-old customer that I am a beauty queen. Like, what? Like, what the hell? I have no idea where he's got that from. God knows. He thinks I'm some sort of beauty queen. And have I really fitted a boiler in his house? Because I'm sure she's a beauty queen. It's like, whatever. Yeah.
Beauty queen is like the tasteful, respectful way of saying he's seen the video where they've dubbed you the UK sexiest plumber. Possibly.
I don't know. Just a bit odd, really. But yeah, I set myself up for that when I agreed to do the interview. That I didn't know it was going to go that way, really. But I still feel like a bit of an idiot when people ask me about it.
No. When you're out and about working, do you ever come across stuff that you struggle with specifically because you're a woman? Is there anything that you get stuck on, you think, oh god, I can't do it? Or do you ever have to ask for help? Or you've been doing it that long now, you found ways around stuff? And
yeah, I found ways around stuff. Sometimes it's not so much combi boilers, but the older boilers, cast iron boilers and stuff like that, the cast iron heat exchangers, I can't get them off on my own. I cannot do it, and I will not do it. I won't put myself at risk like that. So
it's not worth it.
I always have a lift with that. Luke's helped me, my dad helps me, or like I say, my friend Matt. There's always somebody around that'll help me. I'm not scared of heights, but I don't particularly like getting on roofs on my own. If there's somebody there, I don't mind too much. I've got a bit of I'm a bit scared of getting stuck on a roof and the ladder's falling down and just being stuck there on my own. Like, help. So, but yeah, mostly I pretty much do everything on my own, really.
Yeah. I struggle with lofts, and this is a really bad one. We've been a spark. I'm terrified of spiders, like terrified.
Yeah, me too.
And I've only been, believe it or not, in like 2 lofts, and they were in new houses, so there was nothing like, manky in there. But I'm at the stage where like I'm trying to, just get used to it. But I'm only at the point where I'll go up the ladder and put my head like to my shoulders in the loft. That's enough for me. I start like panicking, when the stuff hanging down and that, and cobwebs and I do this funny like noise. The lads are like, why are you making that noise? I'm like, what noise? But it's just like, I'm so scared. And I'd say that's for me, the biggest struggle is spiders and the cold.
To be fair, I can honestly say I've never really seen many spiders in the loft. I think it's because I've been doing it from such a young age. I'm scared shitless of spiders, believe me, and cobwebs, but I don't really think about it. I just get up there and that's it. I'll put my hood up so I don't get stuff in my hair, but I just put it to the back of my mind and crack on with it. I mean, if I saw a spider and I was in a loft and it was near me, I probably would fall through the ceiling, but that's never happened to me yet.
That's what I'm worried about. I just panic. I can't help it, and I cry, and it's really pathetic. But I put my hood up, and I put it tight around my face, like that's going to protect me because nothing will touch me. But
I've cried at work. Don't worry. I've got in the van and had a cry. Not necessarily about lofts, but I've had plenty of breakdowns at work in the van on my own. So don't worry about it. It's just one of them, isn't it? Yeah.
I've had a couple of cries at work. We have to go and hide. You don't want anyone to see you. But it happens. Yeah. We get over it.
Yeah, we do.
So this week it was International Women's Day. I just wanted to ask you, are there any, or can you tell me some women in your life who have really inspired you?
Well, my mum's always been a hard worker. She's always gone out to work every day and always worked really hard. So, and my dad has as well, really. So I've always had the drive to go out and work hard. I would say my biggest inspiration really is my friend Mags from London, who I went to college with. She is a gas engineer, a very good gas engineer, heating engineer, plumber, but she's also a firefighter, and her first shift was at Grenfell Towers.
Oh my God.
So yeah, her name is Mags Errington. And yeah, she's a massive inspiration to me. And at college, she was like always like a proper smart ass, and I was like, she always knew everything, and I was always like, I always wanted to be as knowledgeable as she was. And we like, she lives in London now, and we still talk to each other. Not as much as what I'd like to, really, but you just get busy, don't you, with life. But yeah, she's a firefighter as well as what we do. Like, I don't know how she does it. I really don't.
That's amazing. Is she on Instagram?
She is. It is. I think it's at Mags Leisure.
Okay. I'm going to find her and try and get her to come on the podcast.
Okay, yeah, I'll give you her info afterwards.
Amazing.
She's a really nice girl.
That's cool.
I was going to say, Amy, just don't want to interrupt you, but I don't know how long my light is going to last for in the van.
Oh, that's all right. Okay, that's fine.
This is a bit of real life here, Amy. I'm sorry, I'm not very well planned. I haven't got anywhere to sit that's as organised as you, really. I'm just sat here in the van in my work clothes.
I can hear my dog keep scratching on the door trying to get in, but I can't let him sit in here when I'm recording because he's so distracting. So I better go and sort him out anyway.
That's like my 5-year-old son. That's why I'm sat in here, because if he's here, I just won't be able to get a word in edgeways, really.
Oh. Okay, I'll let you go then. I just wanted to say, I find all the women on Instagram, all different tradie women, inspirational. You know, everybody's doing their own thing, absolutely smashing it. You know, I feel like we're sort of, you know, one big team or family. Everybody looks out for each other. It can be difficult being a woman in a trade, you know, from college to, you know, working on site, and, you know, we just deal with it and do it. And I think we're all amazing. So same. And I think what you're doing, talking to all different women from all different trades, different backgrounds, different stories, I think it's so interesting, because before Instagram, I didn't, apart from Max, who I went to college with, I didn't know any other tradeswomen at all. And I just think it's so nice to hear people's backgrounds and how they've got into it. I think full stop, not just females, I think, you know, the men as well. I think it's really interesting to find out how the men got into it. But obviously, I think for women, we've had a bit more of a struggle, haven't we, really, at the start, just even getting an apprenticeship or even getting the training and getting into it and being seen as an equal. We've had to fight more for it, really. And, you know, people can say, oh, I'm sick of hearing about women, think, you know, oh, boo-hoo for them. But it's our lives at the end of the day. And, you know, there's been times where it has been difficult, and we do have to prove ourselves a lot more. So yeah, get used to it, people. We're going to talk about it. Yeah, and we should. It's amazing. Yeah, I'm you know, I'm really proud of myself and where I'm at, and we all should be. So I think we're all smashing it. So yeah,
we're all amazing. All the men are amazing. All the women are amazing. We're just all amazing.
Yeah, tradies are amazing.
Yeah, we are.
Right, I'm gonna let you go then. Sort your son out. I'll sort my dog child out. And yeah, can't wait for all the tradie men to, you know, be trying to snap me up now.
I was just gonna say that you're gonna get so many DMs now, Amy. Yeah,
we'll see.
Thank you for asking me to talk to you. I really appreciate it. And
thank you.
It's nice to actually speak to you properly, because we've been chatting over Instagram. So it's nice to speak to you properly as well. So
yeah, it was lovely. Thank you very much. Thanks for your time, and yeah, good luck with work and everything. Keep going.
Yeah, same to you. And I'm sorry that the light went off halfway through. I don't know if you'll be able to edit that out or not.
I'm not gonna. That's not. I like that bit. I'm leaving it in.
All right, Amy. Thank you. Hopefully we'll catch up. With us not being that far away from each other, hopefully we will actually catch up at some point.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I was going to say, we're going to be doing some filming when restrictions are lifted on site with different women. So I am definitely coming to visit you. That's okay.
Yeah, of course it is. I'd love to do that.
Wicked. All right then. Cool.
All right then. Speak to you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
That was Women in Trades with Amy the Sparky. Never miss an episode by subscribing now. Just hit the subscribe button and turn your notifications on.